And we'll have an interview for you with Richard Wyman coming up soon.
Bellflower High School Stadium. And we're here for the kickoff. Bellflower about to, Mayfair about to kick off back to Bellflower.
And the HBO jacket winner for tonight, we do this every week, have a drawing. Noah failed in his last attempt to win the HBO jacket. Laura Bondi is the jacket winner.
Now, if you've seen my hair in the pregame, you know why I've been waiting for. I want that jacket, but that's okay. Ready to kick off. It's a low kick. 83 Lazard picks it up. Cuts back to the left. He's got a blocker. Takes it across the mid. Takes it to the 46-yard line. Where it'll come out 1st and 10, Bellflower.
Well, no, that was a nice run back by the speedy Lazard. He managed to pick the ball up without having his knee on the ground, so he would have the opportunity to run the ball back.
1st down and 10, Bellflower. 12-6 here at period number 3. We'll give you this. We'll give you the lineups here in just a minute. Coming up to the line. Sharon. And up to Jones. Jones takes it. Gets about one maybe. Takes it still at the 44-yard line. There you see Sean Jones. Here he is. There's the Bellflower offense. Robert Sharon at quarterback still. Paulson the running back and Jones the running back. And there's the offensive line. Of course, led by Bonner and Hardy. John Carr both going both ways. There's a player down.
Number in the 50s. We don't want to give you a wrong number and get you worried. Some statistics. Number 20, Sean Jones, rushing for the evening. He has 57 yards, and so far Robert Sharon has completed passes for 71 yards, including the big strike, 47 yards to Kevin Lazard.
Well, that's right. There you see some of the people on the Bellflower off line. Getting ready. It's 2nd down and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. 11:37 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're waiting here. So, Mike, your reflections on the first half of play here.
Well, I think Bellflower had some great opportunities with the field position and were able to make short drives to score. They tried a long drive. They really couldn't get very far. Penalties have been a story. There's Rosario. He's been forced to hold on the extra points because of the injury to number 17, Mike Simmons. But on the game, there's coaches Mike Little and Dave Brown talking about it right now. Field position has really been the key. Bellflower recovered a fumble on the 40. They went in and scored. The Mayfair went for it on 4th down, faked a punt. Bellflower scored off of that. Mayfair was able to take advantage of it. Interception, and they scored on that. So it's been taking advantage of opportunistic, that's provided what's happened here today.
The injured players. Number 57, Rich Gagnon. Down on the play. And right now, I think we'll take a short timeout. We'll be back with the rest of this second half right after these messages. We're back here at Bellflower District Stadium with a score. Bellflower 12, Mayfair High School 6. And we're about to get the play underway. It's 2nd down and 11. 11:32 left in the third
There's Lawrence
quarter.
Robinson warming up on the sidelines. He's taking a little breather now. Almost still Thomas Mann catching some passes.
Give you the defense in just a minute. Sharon calling the signals. 91, Gomer in motion. Hand off the first man through. That's Sin. Takes it. Takes it out. Across midfield to the 54-yard line. Close to a Buccaneer first down.
Well, hey, there's a first carry for Paul Sin tonight, and he breaks through for 11 yards. Bellflower showing more, mixing it up. Mayfair wasn't expecting that. He busts through for 11 yards.
There we see the Mayfair defense. Gonzalez, defensive end. Also Tim Coughlin, the nose guard. There you see Sam Planbuck, linebacker. And Dennis Heath, number 33, another of the linebackers, going both ways. Of course, Mayfair having a lot of parents going both ways. They're bringing out the change. It's going to be close. Maybe, though.
I think they've got it.
Mike says they think they got it, and looks like they have. First down, Bellflower. Very good.
There's a nice hole opened up in that side by number 66 and 73. You see him there. Holman and Harding. Nice hole for Sin to run through, and he did a good job with it, breaking in the open field, forcing the cornerbacks to make and defensive backs to make tackles. When you can do that, you know you're doing well.
Sharon bringing him to the line. Split up at the top of your screen is number 9, Sinton Ross. I formation with Thomas Mann in the fullback position. He's back to pass, looking. It's deflected by number 44. Planback deflects that one. It's going to bring second and 10 from the Mayfair 46. There you see it ejected number 14, Sharon.
Planback showing why he's playing both ways. He's got that ability. Coach Leon Ward calls him the heart of the defense. He's leading the team in tackles. He's their leading rusher. He looks for him to be an all-league candidate. He has one interception. Definite, looks like an all-league candidate.
Robert Sharon brings him to the line. That's Comer in motion. Give to Sean. Jones takes it. Out across the 35-yard line to the 34. First down and 10, Bellflower, with 10:33 remaining here in the third period.
Bellflower mixing it up. This time they go off to the right with Sean Jones. Breaks it outside for a big gain. Shows what mixing it up can do for you if you run one play all the time. Eventually, the other team's going to diagnose it and know how to stop it.
Carr bringing him to the line. That's number 9, Sinton Ross, up at the top of your screen. First down and 10, Bellflower at the Mayfair 34. Sharon calling signals. Sinton Ross in motion. I give to Sean Jones. Takes it for about a gain of maybe 1, maybe 2, and that'll bring up another second down and 10. Second down and 9. Check that.
Number 75, Kearney, defensive end, made a nice play on that play. Stood up his blocker, shutted him off him, and was standing there waiting for Sean Jones and the football. Nice play.
Right now, I think Bellflower is playing solid offense. They're mixing it up, and it's getting them good field position.
There's number 89, Mike Alvarez, looking tired. Not one of the players going both ways, but this defense has been on the field a long time.
9:31 left here. There's number 91, Comer in motion. They give it, no, it's fake. Pass intercepted by number 81. That's Brian Bush takes it across midfield. He's got to beat, and he gets taken out at the 42-yard line. Will be Mayfair, first down and 10 with 9:10 left here in the game.
Well, interceptions, that's what hurt the Buccaneers last week against Glenn. Not totally Robert Sharon's fault. Not a bad job by the line, but one man got through. Number 65, Chris Gonzalez. Number 65, Craig Gonzalez, defensive end, bursting through on that play. Nailed Robert Sharon, just as released the ball. Could have called the misfire pass. Brian Blush, the tight end, picked it up just like a receiver, ran it back for a nice gain.
Parton bringing him to the line. That's 33. Dennis in there, gives it to Dennis, and gets thrown for a loss. Hit in there by number 60. Excuse me, number 68. That's Robert McPherson in there. And I will give you the Mayfair offense. We'll give it to you in just a minute. So, Mike, your Mayfair offense comes on the field. Let's talk a little about their offense in the first half. What'd you think? What'd you see?
Well, they tried to mix it up. Bellflower's doing a good job stopping the inside run. There you see Plambeck only has 15 yards rushing. Heath just 10.
Parton takes it out to pass. He's looking. He's got 24, Eric Mitchell. Incomplete. Bounce right in front of him. Going on with what you were saying.
Bellflower has stopped the inside run. That's something Dave Brown wanted to do. On that play, Parton got excellent protection from his offensive line. Tons of time to throw. Just underthrew his receiver. Mitchell couldn't quite get the ball to him, but if he had gotten to it, it would have been a nice gain. Could have picked up a first down.
There you
Lots
go.
of time to throw.
With 8:25 remaining here, 3rd down and 10 from the Buccaneer, 45-yard line. Parton, that's 89 split down. Eric Mitchell split down to your bottom of your screen. He's back to pass again. He's looking for no one there. Closest man to the ball was Robert McPherson, yellow and gold. And that'll bring up 4th down and 10 with 8:20 left here in the 3rd period.
Parton had good protection early, but then it broke down and a herd of Bellflower rushers was coming on, led by number 54, Lucero, and number 73, Dave Harding. He had to release the ball or take a loss. He released the ball, had an interception. Mayfair's got a punt. Bellflower's getting the ball back.
And a punt, number 41. Todd Martin, the backup quarterback. Back to receive, number 9, Centon Ross, and number 83, Kevin Lazard. The kick is away. It's a short line drive kick to Lazard. Takes it. He's got Centon Ross ahead of him to block. He breaks it out to out the 35-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10 Bellflower. Lazard there, taking it out to the right side.
Another fine run by Lazard. Coach Ward told us he was afraid of Bellflower's outside speed. There you saw it. There you saw their troubles on special teams. They try and rest some of their starters going both ways. They lose something on special teams. Bellflower has exploited it on the kickoff and the run back. There's Paul Sin going off holding his shoulder.
Sharon bringing him to the line.
See something new. Lawrence Robinson is lined up as a receiver. Maybe a double pass.
Here you see Sharon. As Mike said, Robinson split up to your screen. The give to Jones. He takes it across midfield to about the 48-yard line. Well, it'll be 1st and 10 Bellflower with 7:37 remaining here. And as you said, we talked to Coach Brown a couple weeks ago when they went with Sharon, and we asked him, well, now that you've got Sharon in there at quarterback, what are you going to do with an athlete like Robinson? He said, well, Robinson sees some time at cornerback, possibly some wide receiver, and there you see he's getting his time in at wide receiver.
Jones broke it outside for a nice scan on the play. Robinson out there trying to block. You can tell his inexperience at blocking. If he had been able to make a better block, Jones could have run for a touchdown, but not a bad block there anyway.
The Bucks come to the line. That's number 6, Thomas, at the top of your screen. Centon at the bottom.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 Bellflower. Sharon back to pass. He's got some no, he gets taken down by number 33, Dennis Heath and Dennis Kearney there on the stop. And that'll bring up a big loss there. It's going to be 2nd down and 20 with 6:40 remaining here. And right there, the offensive line broke down for Bellflower and let the two Dennis brothers, you might call them, in for the tackle.
Bellflower rolled out pass is designed to give the quarterback more mobility and still give him protection. But it seems all night the backside blocking has gone down, allowing Kearney to get in on that interception before and again there.
There you see an odd run, 81 there. 91. Sean Jones takes it trips up. Takes it for about the same thing by number 63, Mark Bell. And we've talked about Mark Bell before. Mark Bell, one of the top defensive players for this Monsoon team. 5:55, it'll bring up 4th down and about 20.
Coach Ward had nothing but praise for Mark Bell. Said he's stability, he's a leader on the line. They were hurt because he was out a few games with injury, but now he's back and they're looking for good things from him. Nice play on that one.
5:38 and counting here. Third down and 20. Sharon from the shotgun formation. We've seen this before. That's 80. That's number 91. Comer split down. Sharon got pressure. Gets away from that. Trying to take it for a gain and gets sacked. Right at the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up a 4th down and 20. The Bucks will have to punt it away.
Bellflower had 4 receivers on that play trying to look for a 20-yard play to give them a 1st down. They couldn't get it. Good pressure. Kearney, Bell, the rest of that defensive line. Bellflower will have to punt it away, give Mayfair the ball back in not bad field position.
So far after 2 drives, we'll get to this in just a minute, but so far after 2 drives, Bellflower and Mayfair are going head up all the way with no score in this third period. Thomas Mann in the punt. He gets it away. It's a high kick. Short, though. Looks like there's Mitchell. Takes it at about the 40-yard line. 39, maybe. We're to be 1st and 10, Mayfair. Now, back to what we were talking about. It's been stalemate here so far in this third period. Two series by Bellflower, both being stopped, and then the 1 series by Mayfair, which was stopped. What are your reflections so far in this third period?
Well, I think both teams have come fired out, ready to play. We've seen that monsoon defense we talked about earlier that we expected to see. There's the B thing again.
The Bumblebee line. What can you say, ladies and gentlemen? Bellflower is round with weirdos.
Only in America.
It'll bring up 1st down and 10 with 5:36 remaining. Parton brings him to the line. They give to Plowback. He gets it, takes it out for about a 3-yard gain, about the 43-yard line. Bring up a 2nd down and about 7.
Well, Coach Brown said his keys in the game, one of them was to stop the inside run. I think Bellflower's done a good job of that tonight. Gained 4 yards on that carry, but Bellflower has generally done a good job in this game. There's the defense being very stingy tonight.
Stingy. Bending but not breaking is the way Bellflower plays their defense. An official's timeout. Charge to Mayfair. And with that, we'll step aside here with Bellflower leading the Mayfair Monsoons 12-6.
What a football game.
And there they are, the sophomore class, the class of 90. A bunch of Bucks spirited. There they are. They're ready. They came tonight to play, to watch their Bucks try to win this ball game against Mayfair.
No, Mike, don't you think you're being a little partial? You're a member of that class.
Well, that's true, but what can I say? Hey, I'm a sophomore. Hey, take it away from me. It's second down and 7 from the Buccaneer 30, from the Mayfair 43-yard line. Parton looking to pass. He's got a man. 80. That was a little shoving match. Number 80. Excuse that. Number 6. Thomas there on the stop. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Noah, you mentioned a little shoving. Looks like the arms got tangled in there. I don't know what actually happened. I mean, because it's tough to see across the field. Referee probably determined that it was fraction either way or the ball was uncatchable. No flag was thrown.
And as we said before, we're about 100 feet away from the play, and the men in the striped shirts are right there on top of it. So good call by the referee. That'll bring up, as I said, 3rd down and 7 with 3:56 remaining in this third quarter. Parton look for a pass. The fake to Plowback. He's got pressure. He looks. 83. It'll bring up 4th down and 7.
Excellent play by Lazard. Step for step with the receiver. Reads the quarterback sides, reads the ball, puts his hand up. Excellent play. That's the way he's probably going to play man-to-man defense for basketball. That's the way you play defense in football. I don't remember Mayfair quarterback completing a pass, Parton, in this game. in the second half, excuse me. Bellflower's been very tight, and now they have to punt it away.
Todd Martin ready to punt. Chris Moulton ready to receive the punt. It's a low snap. It's punted away. It's a high kick.
Get away, get away!
Chris Moulton lets it roll. Takes some Mayfair, bounces out to the 14-yard line where it'll be down right there at the 14, where it'll be first down and 10 for Bellflower. 3:38 left in this third quarter. So far, it's been scoreless here. Robert Sherry bringing out the Bucks, ready for it to, like a time bomb, ready to explode at any moment.
Well, it's going to have to be a big explosion if they're going to score from the 14-yard line.
We've seen it before. Don't
Mayfair
count it
pinning
out.
them back deep yet again, one time at the 9. And again here at the 14.
First down and 10. 3:21 remaining in the third quarter. From their own Buccaneer 14, Sharon takes the snap, gives it to Jones. Jones wrapped up by number 45. That's Marvin Morton. Prayer on the stop, really stuffed it behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up second down and 9.
Marvin Morton showing his agility. He runs back the kicks. He also ran back that fake punt at the end of the second half to give Mayfair good field position at their 38-yard line.
McPherson and Comer come into the game. There's number 61, George Vargas, coming out.
Maybe having problem with cramps again.
2:40 remaining. Second down and 8 that we'll call it. From the Bellflower, looks as if the 16-yard line. That's Comer in motion. A give to Sin. Sin has some blockers, but no. Brings it up for about a 4-yard gain. It'll make it third down and about 4, I would say. Third down and 4. 2:15 so far. Paul Sin, that's his third. I believe it's his third rush of the game.
Mayfair had that diagnosed well. Good play calling. Mayfair had a blitz up the middle on. That's where the ball went. It was stuffed right there. Nice play by number 44. Plambic going both ways, making a nice stop on defense.
Mayfair with that 8-man front. That's number 9, Sinton Ross in the motion, and there's a penalty flag.
Most likely delay a game.
Most likely delay of game, you're right there.
I didn't see any motion.
It's against Bellflower. Delay of game. And that'll move back the Bucks. Third down and 9 from the Buccaneer 15. And so far, Mike, the penalties have really cost this Bellflower team.
I think that's like only the second penalty this half. They've calmed down on them somewhat, but they're going to need to stop them all the way if they plan on getting to CIF and getting past this Mayfair team.
Bucks come to the line. Third down and 9 with 1:27 left in this third quarter. 12-6 Bellflower. Sharon from the shotgun. 86 out down at the bottom of your picture. Pressure. Throws incomplete. Intended for Billy Thomas. And that'll bring up fourth down and 9. And the Bucks, again, will have to punt it away. Thomas Mann coming in to punt.
That pressure on that play coming from Chris Kearney was not even touched by a Buccaneer lineman. Something went wrong on the blocking on that time, maybe with 3 receivers in there. One of them was supposed to be a tight end. Blocking assignments were missed. He came in, pressured Sharon, forced him to make a bad throw.
And I think something that helped on that play was the 8-man front. Fourth down and 10, Thomas to punt. Eric Mitchell back at about the Bellflower 40 to receive. It's shanked over to the right side. Gets the Bellflower down, sends it out about the 48-yard line.
Well, in the second half, it's been the game of the punt, and Mayfair looks to be winning. They're getting the field position out of it. They have the ball on their own on the Bellflower 48, and in a punting game, that's where you want the ball. You want the ball on the other team's side of the field. They stopped Buccaneers deep, held them on defense. They get good field position and an opportunity to score.
And I'm really surprised to see that these two teams coming out and play such good defense. Both teams having a great defensive half right now. No score. That shows it right there. There you see Sean Jones talking to Coach Brown.
Wondering why he's been stopped by this Mayfair defense in the second half.
Mayfair comes to the line. You got Palm back and Dennis back there. Give the Palm back down about a loss of a yard down to the 50-yard line. Thomas Mann there on the tackle. 59 seconds and counting. Make it second down and 11.
There's Big Mike Holman. At the end of the year, we'll find out who the next lineman to receive the number 66 jersey. A lot of great Bellflower players have worn that jersey.
Got to be looking. Right now, I'd have to say, I'd have to go to McPherson. Right, so far, one of the leading defensive players for this Bellflower team. But then again, we don't want to speculate. Mayfair comes to the line. The blue and white wave takes it to the Eric. That's Mitchell. Mitchell gets out for about a gain of 5. Take it out to the 46-yard line. What'll be third down and 6. And this will probably be the last play of this quarter. Here, you'll get ready for the gun, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be third down and 5 when we come back. Right now, we'll step aside with the score. Bellflower 12, Mayfair 6. We're back here at Bellflower District Stadium. Bellflower, it'll be third down and 11 for this Monsoon team. 12-6, this is the final quarter, the fourth quarter. Barton got Plowback and Dennis in there. Give to Plowback. He drives for about a gain of 4. That'll make it third down and 7. Dennis Heath in there. There's the other running back. And Mike, so far the statistics, can you give me some statistics?
Well, I was wrong. Quarterback Dave Parton has completed a pass. He's 1 for 10 in the second half. Not very good statistics. Shows Coach Brown was right. They stopped the inside run because Heath only has 10 yards rushing. Go ahead. I'll continue after this play.
Mayfair comes to the line. It's punt. Gets it off, just barely. Takes a Mayfair bounce. Bellflower bounce. Excuse me. I'm getting mixed up here with this switch here.
We got to get those bounces straight, you know.
Hey, what can we say? We're only human. So more about these statistics.
Bellflower has stopped the inside run. Planbeck only 17 yards rushing. Heath only 7 yards rushing. They have stopped that. Mayfair's had to go to the pass. They haven't been successful. That's been the key. That's the way teams have tried to beat Bellflower. Bellflower's showing the pass. They're throwing well. At least in the first half they did. They're having some troubles now.
Bellflower comes to the line. Give to Sean Jones. Sean Jones takes it for about a gain of 1. They'll bring up second down and 9. 10:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter. And if you're a Bellflower Buccaneer fan, you're happy, but then again, you're saying to yourself, hey, we got a lead, but we better hold it with 10:38 remaining in this game.
Bellflower's got to make a move to get out of their half of the field, get into the Mayfair half of the field, so they're not giving Mayfair the ball in that good field position. Bellflower has a strong defense.
Bellflower comes to the line. 91 Comer at the top of your screen. 2 backs, Jones and Sin. To give to Jones. Breaks a tackle. Takes it out. Cross midfield to the 50-yard line. What'll be first down?
Bellflower, just a second after the crowd gets excited. Bellflower running the old counter play. Show the fullback up front. Pitch it out to the tailback out wide. Beautifully executed. Nice run by Sean Jones. First down. Moving into Monsoon territory. Getting the field position. Doing the job.
Here comes the Buccaneer to the line. It's number 16, Robinson, at the bottom of your screen with Sinton Ross. 1 back, Jones in there. 33, that was Dennis in motion. The pass, it's completed to Lawrence Robinson across the 40-yard line to the Buccaneer 37.
And there you see Lawrence Robinson on the opposite side of the football. This time receiving the pass, getting a little taste of what it feels like to be out there. That's one of the toughest routes for a receiver to run. Across the middle, ask any receiver, that's where he hits to run. It's where the big linebackers are, and that's where they can really put a hit on you.
And with that, we'll take a timeout. With 9:38 remaining, it's 1st down and 10, Bellflower.